Hello, welcome to a Plan With Me video with the weekly kit called Gold Flakes from my shop Planned Escape, and I'll be using it for this February week. And here we've got it, the full boxes with some geometric patterns over the marble and the gold, some half and quarter boxes and weekend banners. We've got the heart checklists, and of course the bottom washi, the day of the week covers, and some headers, a sidebar, of course, and plenty of icons and some really neat activity stickers. Alright, those are the 6 pages of the kit. And as always, I'm going to start with the biggest sticker, the bottom washi. And as always as well, I'm gonna fast forward because I take my time with putting down the stickers, as you can tell. I really loved how clear and white the marble looked and how shiny and reflective the gold seemed on this clipboard, and I was immediately taken to it. And here I'm proceeding in putting down the headers. My to-do and the hard checklists always go on top. I know that's pretty common. Many people do it that way. I like it that way. I sit down in the morning or in the evening and plan my day, so to have the checklist on top makes sense for me. I have to admit that while I'm recording the voiceover for this video, my week has just passed. It's Sunday evening and I've had somewhat of a movie week. I watched Lion in the first half of the week, and I've watched La La Land yesterday, and I just can't stop thinking about La La Land. I didn't think I would like it that much, but I think I'm gonna watch it again. Alright, so here the headers are down, and I'm proceeding with the hard checklists, as I said, on top. Yeah, anyways, so Lion is about this little Indian boy who's 5 years old, and he gets lost in the huge city, Kolkata. And against all odds, he survives on the streets for a number of weeks until he finds his way into an orphanage and gets adopted by Australian people. And well, you know, not to spoil the movie in case you haven't seen it, I just cried my eyes out all the way. And you know, fun fact, or like interesting fact, it's actually based on a true story. You might remember a few years back, it was all the rave on the internet. There was this guy, he through Google Earth found his way back home after 25 years. I mean, amazing. Here, what I'm doing now is I'm checking which washi tape I want to use for the top, because I like my washi not only on the bottom but also on the top, and I always try to see which one would go with the day of the week covers. And here I'm deciding for the pink and the gold dotted. And my camera actually stopped recording, so I'm sorry about that. You don't see me put that washi down and the day of the week covers, but here you've got it. They're in place now. And I'm moving on to the full boxes, deciding which one to put on Monday and which one to leave over to put above my sidebar. And yeah, anyways, the second movie I watched this week was La La Land, and you know, Mr. Handsome didn't want to watch it with me because they sing and they dance, and how could he possibly find that movie cool? But you know, to be honest, he kept looking over my shoulder the whole time, because it is a modern classic, I would call it. It's a real classic, but it has modern touches. And you know how sometimes when you watch a movie and there are like musical interludes to it, you get kind of uncomfortable. It touches you in a weird way, and it's like you don't, you know, it's awkward. You don't want to watch it. It was never like that in La La Land. Like each time they started singing and dancing, I actually really enjoyed. And today, after watching the movie yesterday, while cooking, I had to put the soundtrack on. I found it on YouTube and, you know, played it while cooking, and I have to say I really love the music as well. And it just really spoke to me, the movie, I guess. You know, I used to be into acting, and just reminded me, you know, what creative people in that field go through emotionally, and it was really nice to watch. Anyways, enough of those movies. Here you can see that I've now already framed with some gold washi the full box that I've put above my sidebar, and here I'm deciding which slim washi to use to frame my sidebar on one side, and I've decided on the black glitter, and here I go, putting it down. And if you've watched one of my Plan With Me videos before, then you know that this is basically how far as I plan ahead, because I'm a go as I plan person. Plan as I go, sorry. Plan as I go person. And which means I get my week ready as far as you can see right now. And as my week progresses, I put down the rest of my stickers. So most of my half and quarter boxes I put down the evening before, or as soon as I know that I have an appointment scheduled, and that's when I use them. I also leave the bottom third of my spread free, because I don't only use my planner as a planner, but also as a memory book. So I've decided to use my Polaroid SIP and print out a daily picture. I think I've mentioned before, all of us, we post so many pictures online, on social media or whatnot, or we keep them on our phone and then we switch phone and then we kind of lose our pictures, and we've got thousands of them. And I thought, why not print out one picture a day and help me remember what I went through, who I met, who I saw. I've got 2 daughters, one was just born last year, so I really like to see, you know, how they grow up, how they change. My dad just passed away, and I just missed the opportunity to see the people's faces that I love, and so making pictures of them as I spend moments with them and share experiences with them, really, I find it really nice and touching, and so that's what I do. And here is the sidebar, which I'm showing you right now. That's how it would look like in the planner. I don't put it down in my personal planner, because at the side of my week I write down, like a diary almost, how I felt about that week. And here you can see I've used most of my pages. I used 4 of the 6 pages, and these 2 pages that I have left with the icons and the boxes, I use them as the week progresses. I leave them in my planner, in my pouch, and yeah, as I said, in the evening or in the morning of the day, I put them down. And that's pretty much it. Now I proceed to pencil in what I know that I have planned for that week. And it looks all very empty and clear right now, and that's how I like it at the start. At the end of the week, you'll see it gets very busy. I use many of my half boxes also over the bottom washi underneath the pictures to describe who I saw, how I felt, what I found special about it, you know, just basically to help me remember. And that's basically it. And if you like it, if you have any questions, leave me comments or suggestions below. And here you can see how my spread looked like at the end. And I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!